What's up, everybody? My name
And we're back. Technical difficulties. Yeah. Crazy.
My co-host is an ass. He doesn't know what's what anymore.
I know.
That's funny.
Welcome back to our talk
I did like
show.
3 things before I got to the...
I literally went through every transition before we
is
got
this
to this
one?
point.
Nope, not that one.
That was my bad, guys. We need new producers.
Right. Welcome back. As always, I'm DJ.
And I'm Josh.
Sorry.
It's his new rap album.
Beatboxing on the show. So we got a lot of good stuff for you today.
Yes,
I haven't even heard of the news yet, so
that's right. I kept it a secret.
I'll be surprised today.
He said he likes that shit.
Right. Our very first question of the day is who's your favorite
creator, content creator? Or you know, it's all content. If you think about director,
right? You
know, writer. Kind of someone who creates, like other than God.
You got people. Like, my favorite creator is Jesus. He turned the water into the wine.
And who doesn't like that?
I like. Have you ever seen Percy Jackson?
Yeah.
I like the motherfucker who can't drink wine, right? Because Zeus keeps turning it back into water. It was fucking hilarious.
That is kind of funny. Can never enjoy life. It's a new remake. It makes us look pretty. It's a beauty light.
Beauty light.
Beauty light. All right, so who's your favorite content creator?
Well, I think my favorite content creator is probably me.
You pick you over Matt Pat?
Yeah, just me.
You don't think you're everybody more creative than Matt Pat?
Well, I mean, yeah. Like we don't have.
Theory?
We don't have Adam here to be full of himself, so I've got to be full of myself.
Our talk show's our favorite. I like vlog entertainment.
Well, that's okay. It's kind of ran by a crackpot, but whatever.
There's a new vlog out.
Oh, is there?
Yeah. Has more views than the last episode.
What about you? Do you have a favorite creator now?
Yeah, David Dobrik.
Whoever that is.
He's the one that inspired me to do YouTube.
All right, well, moving right along. Our
DJ's trying to start a new record of finishing the entire talk show in under 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're going to do the whole show in like 5 minutes, guys.
Your wife will finally be happy.
Right. It'll finally be short enough for her. You know, I've never known a woman to be a problem with length.
No, she won't. It's too long.
Yep. Too long, too much in it, too girthy.
Too many people.
Never, right, too many people. I've never heard that before. So this month is the month of October, in case anyone, lives under a rock and don't know what month it is.
Oh, Halloween.
It is Halloween. It is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Oh, wow.
All month is Breast Cancer Awareness. There should be a link down below for one of the major breast cancer awareness sites.
The main one.
To go donate.
National Breast
Cancer Awareness. We've all known somebody who's lost somebody to breast cancer or, lost somebody close ourselves. It's
or even to cancer.
Right. It's something, it really sucks. They say, hey, listen, if you are a woman, you should always, especially once you start getting past a certain age.
You gotta get your mammograms.
Right, you should get mammograms to make sure.
Self-checks yourself if you feel a lump. Men too, you guys can get it.
That's true. So like I said, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yep.
And make sure you guys are aware of.
There's a donation page on our Facebook page pinned to the top where you can donate.
That's this month's charity is Breast Cancer Awareness.
Yes. Also, we're going to do some mentions. Happy birthday to Jesus, Joanna, and that's only 2 people that watch the show. So happy birthday to them.
It's Kim's boss's birthday today, too.
No, it's tomorrow.
No.
She said they're going out tomorrow.
They're going out Thursday.
Why Thursday over Wednesday? That doesn't make any sense.
Because they got church and stuff for the next 2 days.
Fucking weird.
Right. Whatever the case, happy birthday to everybody.
Yes, happy birthday to everybody. You made it another year.
Yep.
Yay.
Thank God.
Also, one of our friends who was supposed to be on the show today, who is not.
Yeah, he had a doctor's appointment.
On his group, is it a group? Facebook group, right?
Dead Lotus Gaming.
On his Facebook group, Dead Lotus Gaming, he is doing a $100 game card giveaway And to enter, you got to be approved for. I think anyone approved for the group.
Well, I mean,
as long as you follow the guidelines.
Right. You gotta,
You apply for the group.
Like anything else.
So if you like video games, memes, and all that stuff, nerdy shit, join this group. To enter, he would like to know what a video game character you most relate to. Not your favorite necessarily, but a character you share similar qualities with, and why you choose them. For a second entry, tag at least 2 friends on the post to see it. And then anyone who was part of the original post of the announcement got a number.
See, I picked The Witcher.
Do you?
Right, because here's the thing, right? The Witcher is a man of very few words.
Like Kratos, or whatever his name is.
Right. Well, a little like even less than Kratos, because Kratos was kind of whiny in the first couple of games.
Well, now I mean,
but right now in this game is just.
You relate to one thing for Kratos, right? Don't be sorry, be better.
Right. Yeah. Or it's like when he says, "Pain we endure, faulty equipment we do not."
That's right.
So like, there's pretty good one-liners in that game.
Yeah. I really haven't thought about it. I guess I'm Luigi.
Luigi?
Yeah, never gets a shot. I always get stuck in a haunted mansion.
Luigi had both them bitches, right?
Okay. What video game lore are you looking into?
No, seriously. The next Princess Star, whatever her name is. Her name. Yeah, that's Luigi's daughter.
Oh.
Yeah, Mario never got any push. It was only Luigi.
And Bowser.
No, Bowser didn't get any either.
He was getting push.
He was probably Mrs. Bowser. Yeah, all them baby Bowsers.
Peach didn't know how to tell Mario he was in a friend zone. Every time Mario was saving the princess, she was just picking him up from the castle.
You get mad. Why does this guy keep coming and kidnapping you?
Why do you keep calling for rides? Because you're friend zone, Mario.
Because you're friend zone, Mario.
All right, now go fix someone's pipe.
All right. Damn
so
plumbers.
After you enter and become a member of the thing, he would do a random number generator, because after you do your thing, he's going to put a number next to your name.
A lot like we do when we do giveaways and
but
stuff.
He just he keeps up with it better than we do. So he'll do a number generator, and on Halloween he'll pick the winner, and it's a game card of your choice for $100.
But he also does all kinds of other giveaways. Like, he gives away Funko Pops.
Does he?
Yeah, like, he's had a few different stuff where, like, he'll get, like, one of those $20 boxes, those the random, like, game boxes or whatever, and give those away and stuff like that. Like, it's not all just about money. People, like, just enter in giveaways. It's fun.
I know.
That's why we do them every once in a while.
3 giveaways, but only 2 were succeeded.
Right. The other one didn't.
No one gave a shit about movie posters.
Nobody gave a shit about movie posters.
Now we almost lost movie theaters. How you feel now?
Right now, I bet you now we did it.
You want Harley Quinn?
Well, we got Harley Quinn, Aquaman, and Joker.
Such a beautiful movie.
But all right, so moving on, we're going to viral news.
Yes, today's first headline is Florida man charged with setting a fire to Planned Parenthood.
See, like, as shocking as I feel like that should be, it's not really shocking.
Because it's in Florida?
Well, not just because it's in Florida, but you got crazy shit happening for the wrong reason. Or, it's like when they say doing a bad thing for the right reason.
Still doing a bad thing.
It's still doing a bad thing. I mean, like, it's not like it's leverage, right?
Is it like the Rosa Parks thing? Like, she didn't follow the law, knowing it changed the entire movement?
No, I don't think that counts.
That's a stupid law, right?
Right, it was a dumbass law.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, like that didn't
make. She was just tired. She didn't want to get up.
That didn't make any sense. Well, the lady shouldn't have had to. Like, it's a fucking bus. It's like you're just on a bus.
But now I get what you're saying. Just doing
like if you were in my driver's seat, right? Then I'm sorry, you got to move because I need to drive my car.
I'm taking over this bus.
Right, but it's a public fucking bus.
Speed.
Like, right. This
can only go 60.
So it's it's not like.
He didn't give me the right amount of condoms. I'm going to set this bitch on fire.
Right. No, like, I don't know. I feel like it was, one of those activists. It was like, the
ones that are against freaking abortion?
Right.
Yeah, probably.
But that's like, abortion isn't just done because people aren't ready.
Those are good reasons that we're not going to discuss.
Okay. I was going to at least mention one that I thought was like, it's like sometimes,
it won't be offensive.
Well, I know, but sometimes, mothers die during labor.
Oh,
there's complications and stuff like that.
True. So they have that genetic thing in them.
Right.
So if they find out they get pregnant, they don't want to go through it again.
Right. Or
they could have a miscarriage.
Or they'd rather die and have the baby than, save their own lives. which makes it hard on their significant other
and the kid.
Right? Yeah. How do you tell your child, oh, your mommy died giving birth to you? It's rough. That's one of the
happened
things
in 1800s.
That's one of the things that scares me about having children. Right? It's like, what is there's
scary.
complications with Kim or whatnot? Like,
especially with our advancement in medicine. It's
right?
It's
still things that can happen. You can't solve everything.
How they do it back in the day, like, oh well, I've done. I was there when hearses gave birth. I got this.
It's like a real doctor, a real professional doctor will tell you medicine is not an exact science.
No, because everyone has different side effects. And
right.
It's not one thing cures all.
But as far as burning down a Planned Parenthood, like that's just like I don't know.
Burn this bitch to the ground. That's right. Now where you're gonna go to get your freaking birth control.
Whatever. Moving on.
Oh, right. Last week on the 15th was supposed to be the presidential debate, but Biden and Trump's presidential debate in Miami was officially canceled.
Oh, that's not surprising.
Oh, he said that he didn't want to waste his time. They were going to do a virtual debate because of Corona, as you saw in the first debate. After that, we found out the president contracted Corona, and he said he didn't want to waste his time doing virtual.
Well, because...
And apparently... Another source says that it's a tradition for the second debate, but because there's already two candidates running for president, like they picked it because of the whole skip a year thing, there was no point of doing a second debate.
Well, because normally the debate would be before you narrowed down your...
You have boom, 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 boom.
Right.
Yeah.
You'd have the president, and then you'd have all the people...
Well, you have all them, then you have...
two
presidential debates, but because we already had the runners up for both parties, there was no reason to have a second debate.
Let's be honest. The real reason they're not doing the debate is because neither of them can act appropriately.
And they embarrassed America.
Right. Which it's not like we need much help doing that now.
Not for the last 4 years.
So moving on.
All right. Did you know that mrbeast held another creator contest?
Did he?
Yes, he did. It's right there, actually, on my screen.
Oh.
All right. So the other day, I think it was Saturday or Sunday.
That's how days
Saturday.
work.
Saturday, he held a creator contest for $300,000 to give away to their fans, whoever creator won. And Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio won the creator contest. They beat Matt Pat. They beat Matt Pat.
Oh, I bet you there's going to be... Matt Pat's going to be pissed.
Well, the last question that the Dixie answered was... Because they kept going bing, bing, bing. Meaning that like it was best 2 out of 3.
Right.
So... Matt Pat and the D'Amelio family kept getting it right.
Well, it's Matt Pat,
Matt
of
Pat,
course.
yeah.
You know how much research
So
he does for all his videos?
the last question was, give pi to the longest number. Whoever has the longest number wins.
Right.
So Matt Pat had the first 5, and so did Dixie. He put the wrong number next to it, and she got all of them.
Oh, man.
And then she's like, how'd you know? He's like, oh, it was a song. I was bored, and I memorized the song when I was there. Matt Pat.
Matt Pat just...
And they didn't vote him back in. They voted Dream back in. But they had TikTok stars like Alex Warren, Addison Rae, and then the D'Amelio family. And it was sponsored by YouTube Originals.
Right.
But they won, and now we're having a backlash about it. But the winners, the creator who wins the contest has to give their fans $300,000, like divided. They see what if you bought 30 fans, $10,000 cars, or
right. Well,
that's the only rule. So they won. They beat Matt Pat. And then the last match was against, I don't know who the creator was, but they took the rest of the family out, and they had to pick one person to make it fair against the other person. And they picked Dixie. And the last question the guy lost was, how many slices of pizza are in a 12-inch pizza? It's 8, no matter what. The guy put 6.
I mean, I guess it's depending on how you cut it.
Well, no. For like if you get it delivered, it's always 8.
Oh, it's always 8, yeah.
She put 8, he put 6. And then Chandler was pissed. He's like, how do you not know? It's pizza. I am disappointed.
Yeah, that sucks. Poor Matt Pat. But I mean, realistically, Matt Pat's he just opened up his new channel. And why I would have loved for him to get a bunch of money to give away on his channel.
Channels.
He's
a lot of fans.
You're right. He started a brand new channel, and within a week, It was at 1.4 million subscribers.
Yeah, him and his wife are on it. This thing, they were doing it together.
Right. It's the Food Theory channel.
And then they're like, how many elements are on the periodic table? And they're like, that's not fair. The gas map had that.
Right.
They also had a NASA engineer. He's like, but I'm not good at trivia. They even asked what the Pythagorean theorem was. It's like something you learn in high school, but you never use until now. What is it? And it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
Right, right. You know, it's just, oh man, poor Matt Pat. That's okay.
He made it to the semifinals. He made it to the semifinals.
He'll pull through.
Our last headline of the day is Hubie Halloween Harley Quinn cameo gets Boston News anchor fired. Apparently, she was in breach of contract.
Oh, yeah, because she probably didn't check with...
I guess not. And I guess, again, it was filmed a year ago before COVID. And when, what's his name was still alive? Cameron Dove.
Right. Well, at least she had a whole year to...
Now you're going to fire her after the movie comes out, though? Like, you didn't know a year ago?
That's okay. Like, I'm sure another fucking studio will pick her up. She just became one of the most famous news anchors in the world.
Next to Will Ferrell.
I mean, yeah, but it ran for... Were we on our third week in the top 10?
It was number 1 for 2 weeks, I think.
Right. So, I mean, come on. Like, you're going to fight. I'm not
going to lie. Now with the algorithm, because, you know, Netflix doesn't always do what's trending or what's top 10, right?
Right.
And now that they do, DJ likes to watch whatever's in the top 10 movies sometimes. And I'm not going to lie, they're picking them pretty correctly. Like,
it's not bad.
Yeah, like when we watched Moneyball, that was a really good movie.
Right. It was.
And was it Stranger Than Fiction was on there too?
Yeah, Stranger Than Fiction.
Yeah, I watched it with you. Like, what kind of movie is this?
Well, because
and then at the end, you're like, wow, okay, this deserved to be on the top 10.
They're putting up a bunch of the old movies, you know, like they've been putting up a bunch of Adam Sandler's old movies. Like, if you look on Netflix right now, Mr. Deeds is there. He's got almost 13.
I know, you had like a marathon.
Yeah, he's Mr. Deeds.
It's like, watch again. It's like a whole bunch of fucking
They put
Adam
Big Daddy
Sandler
up. Right, and each one of his old movies ran for number 1 for the week they put it up.
And of course, any kids' movies for a little bit. Right. It's going to make it. But they're like Moneyball came out in like, what was it, 2000? Jonah Hill was in it. I think it was after Knocked Up.
Right, so and Jonah was still fat. Jonah's not fat anymore.
So
Jonah's
2009, based on a true story, I was like, wow, Brad Pitt did an amazing job.
Right.
But it's like, wow, like Netflix, you're really picking them correctly.
Well, it's not even really Netflix. They're just looking at the numbers.
That's true too. It's not right. Them.
They're right. They're not
people who have good taste. Thank you.
Right. It's you know.
And then you got your American Pie on there with the raunchy comedy, of course.
Right.
You're gonna have it on there.
I got all that stuff.
Yeah.
I got your horror, and then Halloween because it's Halloween.
Oh, everywhere's doing Halloween. Not
right.
Shudder. We got Hulu had Halloween.
Well, Hulu does a whole Halloween.
Drive-In is doing Halloween shit all month.
Oh yeah, you've got.
We had Hocus Pocus, Nightmare Before Christmas, Beetlejuice.
Yeah. All right.
And now moving on to the wife's cooking.
So lately we've been eating the wife's cooking the day before because she cooks it on Monday, and it's nice to eat it hot.
Oh yeah.
Right. Rather than cold. Either way, it's fucking delicious.
Not too hot for you.
No, I don't like. I was pissed last night. It was really hot. It just came out of the oven, and I wanted to eat. Like, I get it, right? It came out of the oven. It's hungry. Hot, but I was hungry. I was starving. I'd had a long day. I just wanted food. She was like, I don't know if you're going to like it. I found it fucking delicious.
Oh, it's called Taverns?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Loose meat tavern sandwiches. Totally tailgating.
Whatever it is.
Has ground beef in it.
It can go back on the regular rotation. Like, I'm totally okay with that. It was delicious.
I had 2 sandwiches.
Yeah.
You had 3, I think.
I had 4.
4?
Oh, yeah.
Only midnight snack?
I went back for the burnt one.
Oh.
It was burnt, and I still ate it. It was fucking delicious.
So good.
You know, just the way it was.
She was excited to making them too.
Yeah, we really got to get the pictures up from the night before.
I know, I'm just so tired.
I know he's tired too.
But I had a rough week.
Yeah, so it was almost like Sloppy Joe's, but it was like a homemade sauce.
Yeah,
like a cheese sauce or whatever that she made for it.
Well, she didn't put all the ingredients in, but no, we had onion powder, which I don't think you even noticed. Cheddar cheese soup, condensed.
Right,
and,
there you go.
What is that? Worcestershire sauce? Worcestershire?
Worcestershire.
That one. On a French bread, butter, cooking wine.
I said it was
Delicioso. If it was Harry Potter.
It was pretty damn good.
She's a good cook.
I was very shocked. Yeah.
Even the ones when she's like, "Oh, it's not that good."
Right, they're still fucking
like,
damn
what are you
good.
talking about?
Well, you've never had cooked food in your life.
I have to. It was just Filipino food.
Right.
It was shepherd's pie, anything. We had rice for every meal.
And then you also have to remember, like, when my mother was alive, she was a damn good cook, man.
My dad cooked everything.
Anything under the sun, my mom could cook. And then it was Tom, and Tom could cook too. Tom could throw down.
My dad had his own recipe book, and I guess it went to my sister. But he had his own recipe book.
That's like
crazy.
She had really big shoes to fill, and she fills them out great, man. She
can cook.
She can cook.
Everything from scratch too. Mm-hmm. DJ hates it because it's 17 pans.
Right.
But
the only thing that drives her nuts, right, is when she cooks something that I just blatantly don't like, and it's not because of her cooking or right. I can't hear me now.
No, I can't.
Her cooking or her ability to cook that thing. I'm just not into.
Yeah, she said
it. Right. Like it's like when she makes spaghetti squash. It's delicious.
Oh, it's so good.
But I don't like squash.
I didn't even notice.
Right. I noticed.
That's because she told you. If she didn't tell you, I don't think you would have noticed.
No, I didn't notice the texture and the noodles different.
I have no idea. It tastes like spaghetti to me.
And they're smaller. It almost looks like angel hair.
Really? Mm-hmm. I don't know. She's a damn good cook.
But yeah, that's not her fault.
Oh,
I just don't like
so she's, you know how she sends dinner requests every week? Mm-hmm. And for the first couple of weeks, I just didn't answer. And this week, I just go on freaking easy things to cook. I go randomly. I go that. Like, what did she cook for us last week? Where she forgot the jalapeno or whatever was supposed to be in it. She left it at work. Yeah, I just found it online. This
wrapped
week,
chicken, stuffed bacon wrapped chicken.
Yeah. So then it was like this week was like something kind of lasagna pasta thing, and she's like, "Well, I'll make it. It's just that red sauce doesn't agree with DJ."
So like red sauce hurts.
So now when I look through it, I got to see what ingredients that you like and don't like, because I'll just eat anything.
Right.
But you can't.
No, I don't like red sauce. I don't like squash.
So I wonder if she like. I guess that wouldn't be lasagna then. If you like substitute it for like that was it Alfredo sauce, because it's different than red sauce. But I don't think you can make lasagna with Alfredo sauce.
I mean, you can make whatever the hell you want to make. Sonny was talking about a bacon wrapped meatloaf. Or a bacon... no, so it was like...
She told me she was making freaking stuffed ravioli or something.
Right.
That was like bagel
well,
blades.
the one time she was talking about, like, you take the piece of chicken...
Yeah.
You wrap it with bacon.
We got that part down.
Right. Then you take the meatloaf pan. You put some meat in the bottom. Put the chicken in the middle. Cover it with the meat, and then bake it like it's a meatloaf.
So it's baked. It's chicken bake.
Right, but you'd have to. My issue is you have to bake the chicken longer than the beef.
Correct.
Right. So you're gonna burn the top of the beef.
Yeah, we can't have that.
Unless you do it slow.
And then you have to wait for food.
Forever, right. But as far as the wife cookings go...
10 out of 10.
Yep, delicious as always. Thank you, honey. And the fact that you can put up with my shit and still make delicious dinner like that, that's pretty good.
And you were fighting with her during dinner.
Oh, I was just screaming at her. I was just, make my dinner, woman.
And that's what my friend said to his wife. And I was like, I would never. It's the thing I saw on TikTok.
No, but I was fucking around. She could only go as fast as she could go anyways.
Remember the baked potatoes? What's taking so long?
Right, and I'm easy, right? Like, she could have just thrown the meat on the bread and fucking handed it to me. She's the one who wanted to toast it and do all kinds of shit to it. I'm like, just throw it on the bread and hand it to me, baby. You ain't got to fucking... She cooked the meat. I'm like, the meat's done. All right, dinner's done, baby doll. You ain't got to keep going. Just give it to me. Like, fuck. You don't even got to put it on the bread. Just bring the bread over and put it in a bowl. I'll figure it out for my fucking self.
It's not garlic bread. DJ.
I don't give a fuck. It was delicious, and I was like ready to go. Oh man,
When DJ doesn't eat, you're Betty White over here.
Betty White. I forgot.
What was that Snickers commercial when Betty White? Like you're not yourself when you're hungry.
No, that's why I wanted to watch Christmas Chronicles last night because I turned into fucking Kurt Russell when I'm fucking.
I don't ho ho ho.
I don't.
But the way he looks like he got some ho ho hos.
Yeah, because it was also they announced Christmas Chronicles 2.
Yeah, I think they got your letters about taking the kids out, but they can only they had to leave.
They
one
still
in.
Got the little girl.
They had to leave one in. They had to make a compromise.
And they got a new kid from the stepdad.
Oh yeah, there's a stepdad.
Yeah, well, because the first one, the dad died.
I don't know, but the older brother is really bad. How you gonna let that random ass kid in your fucking North Pole and like you don't know how to stop him?
He's stolen 2 cars in this movie. Technically, the second one wasn't stolen.
I think the funny part is like Dita just wants an action version of Santa Claus with Kurt Russell, and they try to give it to you.
So badass as Santa. Like
they try to give it to you though.
Like he was a real.
And then Mrs. Claus.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Claus. Well, because if you got Kurt Russell as Santa, you really need somebody who can rein him in. With
Kurt Russell.
You know, like. It is already shocking that Kurt Russell was Santa Claus to begin with.
It used to be like you got that Warner Brothers money or the Disney money. You always make that joke of Nickelodeon money when they make movies and stuff. But now it's like
now you got that Netflix money.
Yeah, Chris Rock and Amazon like got that Netflix money. Like Netflix is paying buku money, and they have gotten better over the years. Like one of their first TV shows was Orange Is the New Black,
right?
And then they started making horrible movies at first, and then like Adam, want to sign a contract. And it's like that. Then they started making good movies. Even the superhero ones that had Stephen Mellon and his brother. The one I told you guys to watch when they were contractors with powers and shit. And, oh yeah, like Netflix made that shit. I'm like, damn.
The problem was they based.
And they're not complaining like the movie the industry. Well, you know, I understand what's going on with Corona, but like Netflix ain't trying to charge $30 extra to watch one of their movies like Disney did.
No, they're just trying to stay relevant.
Yeah.
Right, like. They're trying to be Disney Channel when Disney Channel was original, right?
Yeah.
We make Disney Channel original movies, right? Yes, our budgets aren't as big, but they're still pretty damn good.
Netflix I can't believe, and they got turned down in the beginning for startup. Like they tried to get Blockbuster on the startup, you know the whole kickstart.
Right.
And people like, no one's gonna do that.
No one's gonna stream movies.
Yeah, no one's streaming. They were sending DVDs out.
Right.
And then they made enough money.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Then they made enough money to stream. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
Change
like
the platform.
And change the entire game. Same thing with Amazon when no one wanted to freaking help their company in '99. Or Google, like we got Yahoo and Dogpile.
Right.
Google's like, yeah?
Who the fuck is Google?
Because the most search engine was AOL.
Yeah.
And Yahoo.
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 Yeah.
Yahoo. And then Google's like, hey, you guys want to... And then MySpace is like, you guys suck. And Facebook's like, I got you.
Right. There's the question of the day. How many of you fucks still use Yahoo? No one.
Yahoo.com. What's your email? Everyone's email is Gmail right now, okay?
It's all Gmail. You don't have a Yahoo.
2020. Get rid of your AOL. There's no more servers for AOL.
I didn't even know AOL was still a thing. I haven't heard of AOL in 10 years.
Well, they stopped doing the servers. Same thing about Yahoo. Now you have to go legit with...
Yeah, well, you got to look it up through Google.
Even the business people is like, we use Gmail. Like,
kids nowadays are like, what's Yahoo?
Before YouTube, we had Yahoo Music.
I got Chrome. I don't need Yahoo.
Well, no, we did. We had Yahoo Music videos before we had YouTube.
That's dumb. You got iTunes now. You don't even need that shit.
I mean, like before YouTube to watch videos, like we had like a little box and it played music videos like on MTV. Now we just search that shit.
I just show me.
So what happened? YouTube changed the game. Facebook not so much. But Netflix, Amazon, Google. Not only are we going to send you books, but we're going to send you fucking everything. Amazon. Right. Oh, and by the way, we stream.
Right.
Fucking A. They don't have to worry about streaming either. They're just like, we're just like to do it.
They just added
we
it
own
on.
33% rights of things. And Hulu's like, let me try. All right, Hulu, what could you try? And you get to pay $70,000 a month to watch live TV. Like, nah, fuck you, Hulu.
Right. Hulu did it differently. They went after cable televisions more than anything.
They changed the game so much that now bigger things like Cinemax, HBO that were like only on cable or satellite are now having their own apps to be on Roku or Amazon. Like you can get a bundle on Amazon.
Hulu. Yeah. But you got to pay for them separate.
But
or pay $60 a month for live TV.
Yeah, but imagine back in the day when you had to pay extra, like a lot of money for the HBO subscription compared to $14.99 now. Compared to when we had to watch it on cable and your fucking bill was $260 a month for cable.
Right. Well,
who the fuck watches cable? We watched hurricane updates on YouTube.
That's true.
Like, we didn't even watch regular TV.
You watch the presidential debate on Facebook.
Or on YouTube, yeah.
You know, because Facebook does all that crap now, too. You just go, just like us, we're live on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, but they have way better cameras.
Well, not really.
Just like, here's the link for, they hit a button for Facebook. We're just like, oh, right, here we go.
I mean, it took people to set all that up. You know, it probably took a week to set all that up.
Yeah, but they already had the microfibers or whatever for broadcasting.
Right. They just laid them out.
Since Facebook takes less than TV, like... It
probably looks like...
Great.
HD cinema quality.
But moving on to our topic that DJ picked this week.
Oh, yeah. So I did pick this topic because...
I asked.
You know, I'd been thinking about it, and our buddy was supposed to come on. And we were going to discuss, you know, his page and what he does day to day to keep up with the page and things like that.
Which is way more than what we did.
Right, which he wasn't able to make it, unfortunately. So I was like, you know, a good topic because he does run a video game page and that's kind of his thing is video game. I thought about the video game weapons that made us as kids.
Yeah, I put who made us who we are.
Whatever. Whatever. You know, just the wide range of weapons.
I know, I didn't even stop writing, but there was so much.
Yeah, well, because, you know, you got to...
I didn't even put, like, well, because you had some on the top of your head, and I didn't want to write it down, like, if you already knew, like, the Apex one, and Titanfall, and...
the 301.
The 301.
That's my favorite.
Kraber.
The Kraber. That's definitely my guy. I got the 2-for-1 the other day.
2-for-1.
I shot 2 motherfuckers and killed them with 1 single bullet.
Wow.
I was so excited.
Proud, huh?
I was so excited.
You two have to share this one.
I was such a high after I did that, man. I just couldn't believe it.
So when I got on the next day, they asked me if you told me.
Oh, man.
So it stuck with Sonia and Bob.
Yeah.
And Bob still called you trash.
He still called me trash. I learned the aim. It was like, well, you know what? You call me friend when you shoot.
Good morning, Yolani.
Hello. When you shoot 2 motherfuckers with 1 Kraber bullet.
Me and Yolani are trying to work on a small project.
Yeah, you are.
Not that kind of project. Whoa, you need to calm down. We're trying to do a short film.
Yeah, you are.
So, one of the lists I have here, one of the items, is the Golden Gun from 007 GoldenEye Nintendo 64.
Oh, man, everyone loved that game, especially when they remade it.
Oh, for the Wii?
Right, the Golden Gun, because it was a one-shot gun. You know.
And if you put the code in, or you unlock the code, and you had the Golden P2020, the pistol.
The Golden P2020.
Basically.
It's the Golden P2020.
Well, the Golden Pistol, so it had more than one shot. Because remember, it's like boom, and then you had to reload.
Right.
This one's like bum, 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 bum. And
almost
of course, like we said in the past, that 007 paved the way for multiplayer games on consoles.
Right. It was realistically your first
console.
Right. First person shoot. Well, no, there really wasn't much for.
Well, you could do multiplayer and do it on PC and stuff, but it wasn't on.
Right.
Like you couldn't be next to each other.
Well, no, it had a multiplayer's 4-screen.
Yeah, with 4 controllers.
For the Nintendo 64, I believe it was.
But again, it paved the way for our Call of Duties, our Halos,
right?
Our Apex Legends.
Brought them into a more personal sense at home, you know, because who wants to fucking...
Yeah, you beat the storyline, you write your friends over, and we all fucking shoot each other with paintballs.
See, I didn't play much computer, right? Our computer could barely afford to run AOL at the time.
Yeah, I know, but Doom wasn't that high of a thing.
No, like it wouldn't run nothing. No.
Well, our first computer, you had to put the floppy disk in and type the code in to play the game. So,
right. Well, yeah, it's because you're old.
Thank you, Bill Gates.
Thank you, Bill Gates.
for the OS system.
Shit, the next one you got on here is the Blades of Chaos.
Yes, God of War.
God of War. All of the God of Wars, by the way.
The game.
Speaking of the God of War weapons, though, I did like the axe in number 4.
Oh, I did.
I thought the axe was amazing.
And they came out right when you saw Endgame.
Right, so like all you wanted to do was fucking just hold your hand out.
Infinity War when he made the axe. Sorry.
Right,
yeah,
it started.
So all you wanted to do was be like Thor.
Right.
And it was Norse mythology.
Which was cool.
So you killed Thor's son.
Yeah,
And
both of them.
Yeah, Atreus killed the second one.
Yeah,
What
they
a
were
dick.
they were a bunch of little bitches.
I like
anyways.
the whole storyline to that one. It was like he was so much older and mature now.
Right,
Kind of like, I don't like gods kind of thing still, but he was trying to teach his son. Because his son got cocky after he told me he was a god.
Right, yeah.
He's like, Atreus, like, knock it off.
Come boy.
Our third one is the Chaos Emerald Crystals from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, so now me and him have a slight difference on this because I don't think the Chaos Emeralds are a weapon.
We make Sonic a
But
weapon.
Right, but okay, so then, you know, he made that point. It basically turns this motherfucker into a Super Saiyan. And, you know, Super Saiyans are mean as fuck.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm a little on the line with it, right? Like, here's the line, that's where I am.
It's an item that makes it more powerful,
You know?
and turns you into a weapon. I mean, no difference than the Kamehameha.
Right, but it's like, even like that, right? So we don't have the Kamehameha on here.
Well, no, I didn't. You
also
have inputs.
Right, but I don't think, to me, it's an energy blast. It's not really,
It destroys the
it's
world.
an inner power.
So
Right?
it's
not like you can't just pick up a Kamehameha and use it, right? Like you can't just run over and, well, I mean, you probably couldn't do that to the Chaos Blades either because they'd fucking burn you alive.
And you can add attachments to the Chaos Blades.
Right. I don't know. You know, it's
Sonic is a weapon himself.
Well, yeah, but I guess that'd be the same for Kratos. You could pick up a fucking mountain and throw it.
It's legendary.
So, I don't know.
All right, our fourth one's the Dubstep Gun from Saints Row 4.
Oh man, the Dubstep Gun. Do you know that when you downloaded the Christmas DLC, it changed the Dubstep Gun to the Dubstep Christmas Gun?
Wow.
And it was trap fucking Christmas music.
Fucking Saints Row in a different way.
Oh man, I loved it, man. If you shot the cars, you know the cars would start bouncing around like lowriders.
Of course you would know that.
Oh yeah, because I that was my favorite gun once I got it. I'm like, nobody's gonna beat me now.
I didn't use guns in Saints Row 4 because I was a superhero.
Yeah, but then they gave you stuff like the Dubstep Gun.
I was just punching this shit. I was the Flash, and then I could fly.
You could glide.
I glided a lot.
Yes.
Once you
upgraded it, you could glide damn near across most of the map.
And then I watched Flash. I wanted to go fast.
You know, the moving around mechanic in that was honestly almost as good as in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because you could, except for it got a little buggy. Like if you ran into a wall, you'd just fucking run into a wall for like 3 minutes.
Up the wall.
Right. You could do that shit too.
Our next one is, of course, from Legend of Zelda, the Master Sword.
See, now I didn't play Zelda. I've never played any of the Zeldas.
Oh, I love Zelda.
Right.
Fun fact about Zelda, it was actually on Nintendo, but after you beat the game, the board would change. So when you play it again, everything would be different.
Oh, see, no, thank you, not for me.
But again, it's beyond its time. It was Nintendo. You know how you have like God Plus mode or whatever, and God of War.
Well, and if you mention the Master Sword, you have to mention his shield too.
Is a shield a weapon?
I mean, he
defensive.
bashes people with it sometimes.
Well, it'd be the Master Shield.
He fucking
It's the
smacks
highest
people
weapon you can get in Legend of Zelda.
Right.
Better than your wooden sword trying to fucking cut up bushes.
Oh, the next one's definitely for me.
Yes, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah,
Hidden Blade.
The Hidden Blade.
Changed the game.
I was a big fan of the dual Hidden Blades. Right, like I liked when he had it on both hands.
You didn't have to cut your finger off.
Right, he didn't have to cut. That was probably most selling to me was when you didn't have to cut your finger off.
Walk up and...
I actually is mine up there. I got one up there somewhere.
I don't know. It's on the cabinet.
No, it's hanging right there on the wall. I got my own hidden. It's a little plastic one because if I made a real one, I'd probably cut my own finger off with it.
It's right there.
Over the Doctor Who clue.
Our next,
but those, and that's just like all the Assassin's Creed games. Love them, especially when they took out like that stupid mechanic where you had to do it the way the memory was.
Right, killed the whole town.
They shouldn't have come at me. Like, once you got into the higher ones, like they had the bunkers and stuff where there's just like a fuck ton of enemies.
Yeah.
I'd walk in through the front door.
Dodge,
man.
Parry.
I just walk in slow, and when they're like, hey, don't do that, he was dead.
you like when you jump on their face and hit down?
That was always fun, jumping out of the sky and up. When it, in my opinion, the best one out of all the Assassin's Creeds, right, is probably the Ezio series, the three of them, because he's got 3 games himself.
Yeah.
And Black Flag.
I didn't play Black Flag.
You haven't played Black Flag?
No.
Black Flag
Or Odyssey
was hands down the best. The best.
Calm down.
I'm gonna throw something at her. Hush.
Let a little paper so she can play with it.
See, it's close as it's gonna get. She's just being
No, there's
annoying because
another
we're in
one.
here too long. Oh. But the Black Flag was hands down the best one. Like, if you want to get into Assassin's Creed, you start there.
What about the first one?
Black Flag was way better.
Pirate ships.
You got a pirate ship.
You got a cool sword.
B, you could dual wield the regular size sword. It was the only game that you could do that in.
You have a cool gun?
Right? You had 4 cool guns on your chest. And you were a fucking pirate. And you could like dive under the sea and do sea missions. You could hunt fish. You could do all kinds of stuff.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Now she doesn't want to play with it.
You could do all kinds of stuff in that game. I thought it was the best one.
The next one is Scorpion's Spear, Mortal Kombat.
Get over here.
Get over here.
That was pretty deadly.
Distance. Yeah, long distance weapon.
You could just duck under it though or block it.
But still, comes out of his shit.
No. I'm not
I don't know where all that changed.
I'm not saying it wasn't cool. I'm just saying,
Get over here.
Get over here.
Yeah. Your favorite one? The
Fatality. Oh, so yes.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts was a great game. That's actually not even Sora's Keyblade. You know that? That's Mickey's.
No, I don't know. I've never played Kingdom Hearts.
Which you're solely missing out. It was Disney's only good game, and that's because Final Fantasy VII did it. Final Fantasy did it.
I forgot to put his. The gigantic.
Oh, the Buster Blader?
The Buster Blade, yep. Was it 7 swords?
So the one from Advent Children, which was the movie. Okay. It was a 7-piece, yeah.
7-piece.
But the original Buster Blader was just one big ass sword. Yeah.
All right, next one is the Blue Turtle Shell, Mario Kart.
So this turtle shell was very specific in what it did. It didn't go after anybody else but the person in the first place.
Yeah, so you could throw it in last place.
Right, you could be in last. You could just be anywhere and not have to worry about.
If you get in the way, it'll hit you and keep going.
Right. Would it?
Yeah.
In the new games. I don't think the old one. The old one, it flew right over everybody.
Did it?
Yeah.
This one was on the ground, and if you got in the way, it keep going.
It just
blow
through you.
Bowling.
But I mean, honorable mention for all the other shells too.
Red, green.
They were all pretty deadly in their own right. And
Red had a target too. The person in front of you.
That's like
green was random.
Speaking of Mario Kart, the fucking banana peels, bro.
Whoa,
those were
fucked up.
The banana peels, and I think I want to mention Rainbow Road because that place is a weapon all in its own.
You just skip ahead.
Rainbow
Road was deadly.
Oh man, I used to tear Rainbow Road up.
Fucking Rainbow Road.
People get mad. It's like, D, why can you drive this road? I'm like, because it's just another road, bro. Like, it's just Rainbow Road. I'll burn you through Rainbow.
In any driving game.
Oh man, I really am. Like, it's like I used to play with a bunch of people online all the time, and first place was a common thing for me. So
first,
you're last, bro. Like
our next famous weapon of choice is the Wobble from the Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
See, I never played any Elder Scrolls, really.
What it did was a magical thing, but it hit random things. So if you, how you have the different magics? Mm-hmm. So if you're like, here you go, next thing you know, it's like, it powers the enemy up on accident. So imagine, Donald in freaking Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, so basically it's like...
all random.
It's just wildfire.
Yeah,
right?
wildfire. It's all random.
You can hit the enemy, and he's like, now he's just buff.
Yeah.
Right. Or then you hit him at instant
fire.
death. Right, yeah.
Or hurt yourself.
See, I couldn't have that.
Yeah, you gotta go on a secret mission to get the Wobble. It's one of those dangerous weapons.
I couldn't. No, not for me.
And then we have the Rhino from Ratchet and Clank.
Okay, now you picked the Rhino, and I could think of a bunch more
that's
weapons.
always in the top 100 IGN.
Well, that's because they didn't know about Mr. Zircon.
Oh, dude.
Right.
What's Mr. Zircon?
So Mr. Zircon is a little robot that follows you around and talks shit to your enemies while he's killing them. Right? Yoo-hoo, Mr. Zircon's here to kill you. Just all kinds of crazy shit, bro.
You got PS Now.
Just so I could play
all the
Ratchet and
Clank.
Yeah. Because they're that enjoyable. Like, it's not that they're hard, because they're a platformer game, it's jump on the platforms, solve the puzzles.
Tomb Raider.
Right. But there's still thwarts of enemies, but the guns they give you to deal with, like, you can turn motherfuckers into snowmen.
Yeah, and chickens.
And chickens. Farm animals.
The chicken is deadly in Zelda, because if you attack the chicken, they all attack you.
Oh, yeah, the swarm attacks. Yeah, I remember.
That's the weapon of choice.
You can imagine you should just throw a chicken at one of the big boss enemies, and the chickens will just fuck the people up.
What other weapons you got? That's all my list.
That is all your list. That's a pretty damn good list, actually, now that I think about it. I think we
went all the way back in time.
I think really some of the only weapons you're missing.
Oh, the needler from Halo.
Is the needler from Halo.
Or the sword.
Right, or the sword. I thought the needler was the best.
The sticky grenade.
The sticky grenades were good. But you get stuff like the sticky grenades even now, right? Because the Arc Star, it's a sticky grenade.
But it was so great in Halo 2 when they try to kill you, your last resort, right before the last shot, you throw a sticky grenade on them.
Right, so they blow up too.
I'm taking you out before I die.
Well, it's like they had to change that in Apex. You could throw an Arc Star on your friend.
Yeah, I know. They went to kamikaze.
Right, and then your friend could go rush into the group and they just blow them all up.
Or we would do it loosen the shield and put the shield on the ground as a trap.
Right.
Yeah, Apex is cracking down. Like, they will ban you for 7 days.
They're like, we're not, you can't do anything fun in this game.
Oh, yeah, if you, find out their weakness like they did with the Sentinel to make it automatic, they take it out of the game. So don't post it on TikTok. That's why DJ never posted anything about hiding in trees.
Bro, that's right. I never did. No.
You know why? Because then they would take it out.
I'm gonna get a cage and put this cat in the cage.
I was thinking of like closing your door in your room so we can't hear her.
She'll piss on stuff.
Oh yeah, that's the
she'll be angry.
What about honorable mentions like items, special items in games? Other than, you got the other classic weapons, Ninja Turtles, you had the sword, the nunchucks.
Right.
But again, those were crossovers to movies or TV shows.
Right, and stuff like that. There, just keeps me out and breaking my train of thought. It's just irritating me.
We had like the flute? Or the ocarina?
Ocarina of Time, it was the flute or whatever.
Yeah, and then you had Seasons for Game Boy. Yeah. Attachments.
I mean, technically, I guess Pokemon can be referred to as weapons.
I was going to put a Pokeball.
Right, because, like, they throw it at other Pokemon.
What do they eat in Pokemon?
Food?
Well, we kill cows and stuff. So, are they killing other planets? I want to talk about Pokemon because me and your wife got into it. And she's like, why are you so angry? I'm like, fuck Ash. DJ made me watch the whole, the reboot of Pokemon or whatever, and fucking Ash is always fucking happy unless he's fighting his rival, and fucking Professor Oak's like, there's 151 Pokemon, which I don't know where the fuck he got his degree. But, and then he's like, I ran into one legendary Pokemon my entire life, and here comes Ash walking down the fucking street, and he meets Time and Space fighting over a fucking lake. And then he knows Arceus, the god of Pokemon. Fuck you, Ash.
I know, it gets
there's
ridiculous.
Me and Mewtwo.
But
so I guess the Pokeball would be a weapon?
That's what I'm saying.
Ultra Ball?
Who
knows? The Pokedex? Let's see, Digimon would be the Digimon?
Well, Chris, maybe.
So that is our video game weapons that made us who we are.
Yeah, I think that's all we got time for today. Damn, some good weapons, man.
I did research.
Yeah, did a great job. Our producer did an awesome job. Made this a great episode. Thank you, Mr. Producer. So, if you're still watching, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Follow us on all of the social medias.
Make sure you catch us every Tuesday morning for our talk show.
And every Wednesday sometimes for our talk show gaming.
Our talk show, yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that tomorrow or not, unless we do it early again. But that's neither here nor there.
This guy's life.
Yeah, right. Don't forget that this month is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Also, don't forget to check out Dead Lotus Gaming.
And his page on Facebook, because I don't know if he has a YouTube page, but on Facebook it's Dead Lotus Gaming. And that stuff stinks really bad. I don't know, I like the smell of it. It like assaults my senses every time you blow it in my face.
Your weed does that to me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It reminds me of my father.
Okay.
So now we're going to talk about how I really feel. And that's all the time we have for today. We'll catch you guys next week. See you next time. I like that ring light. And check out Vlog Entertainment. He posted a new vlog, and he's going to do another one today.
Don't forget to